all we want to do is come to the gym and work out, but no. The leg press machine got to look like a casting couch because is literally at the gym in lingerie. Then a look you in your eyes and tell you it's not bothering anybody. I'm uncomfortable.
Some of the outfits women wear at the gym nowadays are just so bizarre. Like some of these onesies and like the spandex and stuff I see, or even the tops, like I can see your nipples through your shirt.
You know it's gotten bad when even the men are asking us to cover up. Like, are we in the Twilight Zone? Has hell froze over? Men are asking for less skin. What timeline in the Marvel Universe did we fall into? Just jokes, just jokes. See, we can joke over here. I know men aren't out here lurking in the shadows, being little perverts, just hoping to see some skin. At least, not all of you. But let's not act like society hasn't conditioned everyone, men included, to be hyper visual. So when they start saying it's too much, that says a lot. And please, let me be clear, this is not some anti-woman rant. I am not trying to be the dress code police. I believe in modesty, but I also believe in choice. So this conversation me and you are about to have is gonna be a lot more about reflection than restriction. Because, child, even the men are tired. So I know if they are, a lot of us women are too. Welcome to the girl talk you didn't know you needed, except for today, the men are pulling up a chair. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe. You're classy. You don't just give those away for free. But hopefully at the end of this video, we become bestie enough to where you feel like you can take that next step. If you watched my Nobody Wears Clothes Anymore video, then consider this video a part 2. Except this time, we're not just talking about how us girls feel. We're gonna see the overexposure through the men's eyes too. Clothes used to be a form of self-expression, a way to feel bold, sexy, powerful. Someone could see your outfit and immediately get a sense of your personality and your vibe. But now, it's kind of starting to give how freaky can I dress in public without getting arrested. So before we let the men speak, let's look at what's got them clutching their pearls, or in this instance, their chains.
So these are shorts. By the way, this is the back and this is the front. I will say these are the miniest my girl things I've ever seen in my life. But listen, they say shorts on the website, so I'm determined to style these in a wearable way.
That's a whole scrunchie being tied around your waist. I had to bring the visuals out because y'all cannot tell me what she held up didn't look like this. If we're being real, I'm honestly way more concerned than shocked. How is she going to wear this? How is she going to go in public, sit down, bend over without getting charged for public indecency?
These bubble skirts gotta be stopped. I worked the night shift at Waffle House and this girl came in, and no shade to the girl if you see this. So they came in to do a to-go order, and you have to sit down to take a to-go order. We can't have people standing up. And she was making a big fuss about why she couldn't sit down at the high counter. So I told her to come have a seat in my booth, and I had her taken care of. And over at my booth, she still doesn't want to sit down. She's like, stand up. And I'm not noticing why she don't want to sit down. It's the damn bubble skirt. Like, she cannot sit down because she only has underwear underneath. There's no shorts or nothing. It's just, if she sit down, her is going to be on the seat.
We should be serving fashion, not flesh. At this point, I'm starting to wonder what happened to clothes actually covering things. Like, isn't that what we're wearing clothes for? But enough of my rant, because even the clothes that do cover, they can still manage to be inappropriate.
I'm introducing a brand new bra with a built-in nipple, so no matter how hot it is, you'll always look cold. The Skims Ultimate Nipple Bra.
Now let's be very clear. I understand how natural bodies work. Nips exist, okay? Sometimes it gets a little cold and our bodies just do what our bodies do. It happens and there's nothing to shamed or be shamed about. But we've reached a point where people are manufacturing nip outlines on purpose. Not because it's cold, not because it's natural, but because it's trendy. Is it just me? Am I being a prune? Like, am I the only one that thinks that these bras are just a little inappropriate? Y'all let me know in the comments because I feel like I'm going crazy. And while we're on the topic of bras, and y'all, quick note, I was so mad that I didn't mention this point in my other video because I do not understand how TikTok is letting this slide. It's insane. The rise of TikTok shop ads that involve us getting borderline flashed is crazy. I'm talking about the bras, lingerie, shapewear, the nip covers. Y'all, I've seen it all, and I'm scarred. And the worst part of TikTok Shop is once you click on a product, your whole feed is just covered in that product. I've actually bought a bra from the TikTok Shop before, which has led me to have to hide my phone while I'm scrolling in public because I'm scared that somebody's daughter is just gonna be letting it all out in an ad. What I don't understand is how TikTok can flag creators for talking about certain topics or using certain sounds, but they just let cheeks and cleavage all out for the free. And what really gets me is that most men usually stay quiet when it comes to how women dress. They don't really say much, and normally they mind their business, because whenever they do, they get absolutely dragged with comments like, "You're being controlling. A real man wouldn't care. Why are you worried about what women wear? We're not wearing it for you."
The men who force their women to not dress revealing and to not dress how they want because of protection are the real perverts. They are the disgusting perverts who look at women who dress revealing and they don't avert their gaze, and that's the reason they don't want their girlfriend to wear it, because they assume that every single man is a pervert like them.
Why does woman post a video talking about her man told her to wear like a flowy dress or something, and then she gonna respond in a petty way talking about some, "Don't try to control what I wear, don't tell me what to wear"? Long story short, bro told her to wear something cute because he wanted to propose to her.
So the fact that they're speaking up on this and knowing the backlash that could follow is really interesting to me, and also speaks volumes.
Like, we really in a day and age, we're telling, can you please stop coming to the gym naked? Starts a public discourse. Are we at Myrtle Beach or LA Fitness? Help me understand. Why are you fighting so hard to literally just go in public servers naked? Shorts so tight up her ass, she got a fart for them bitches to come off.
This debate about gym clothes has completely spiraled. Whether you like showing more skin in the gym or you like dressing like Adam Sandler, there is a fine line between wearing something that makes you feel good and also wearing something that makes other people uncomfortable.
I think there's been some miscommunication. I don't think this is the sports bra and shorts combo that people are having an issue with. Amazing body, but I think this is the combo people are struggling with. You know, this right here, this combo. I think this is what's making people uncomfortable.
And don't get me wrong, I do believe that women should feel comfortable and confident in the gym. We're sweating, lifting, huffing and puffing, so we deserve to look cute. But when the outfits start looking a little bit more like OF promo and not a leg day fit, people are going to talk. Most of the people in this man's comment section, believe it or not, are women. So let's read some comments, shall we? We have, "He is absolutely correct. It's uncomfortable for everyone." Somebody said, "That's so unsanitary. I never want that much attention at the gym. Literally attention seeking, and IDGAF, who says different." I agree, it's nuts. This new generation doesn't have decorum. When multiple people, women included, are mentioning how the gym fits might be a little too much, maybe they're not just hating. And that video went very viral. It got 23 million views in a week, 2.3 million likes, and every comment I read to y'all has over 10,000 likes. But I've noticed something. A lot of women feel low-key embarrassed wearing their gym outfits outside the gym.
Here comes the whore. Hello, whore.
Do ba 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 do.
Here comes the whore. Hello, whore.
If the outfits feel too revealing for the grocery store, the gas station, or even walking to your car, maybe it's not as functional as we think. We say we're dressing for comfort and confidence, but if we can't wear the outfit anywhere else without feeling exposed or embarrassed, are we really confident and comfortable? It's just something to think about. It's not a rule, it's not shame, it's just a think piece. But surprisingly, this next video isn't even about exposure or modesty. It's just about the style itself. One guy by the name of James posted a video dragging the bubble skirts, and when I tell y'all, he did not hold back.
Ladies, I'm very sorry for what I'm about to say. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but it just has to be said, okay? Bubble skirts have to be the most hideous shit I've ever seen. I'm sorry. No, you know what? I'm not sorry. That shit looks stupid. You look stupid wearing that shit. You know what someone told me? I said, what's with the bubble skirts? What's the deal? I don't understand it. And they said, oh, it's supposed to look like a cute little girl. You're a grown adult. Why do you want to look like a little girl? I hope that that's not like attracting men. I hope men aren't coming up to you and saying, "Oh, I love it when you dress like a little girl." What the And I know, you don't do it for men, you don't do it for us, but I will tell you, this is what every man is thinking.
He said, forget the modesty. They're ugly and you look stupid wearing them. Whoa. And he made such an impact with that video that even girls now who are actively posting their bubble skirts are getting comments like, James was right and James never lied. But I really want to pause though, because that comment about the bubble skirts and supposed to be looking like a cute little girl, it really rubbed me the wrong way. Because at what point did we start leaning into the childlike aesthetic on purpose? It's one thing to wear something playful or youthful, but it's another thing to wear something raunchy and then put some barrettes in your hair. But that's a whole different topic for a whole different day. Because right now, the issue isn't just what women are wearing, it's how the aesthetic is also morphing into how we present ourselves, and now how children are being presented too. Now, this next video I'm about to play touches on a topic that is a little bit more serious and honestly disturbing. It involves young girls and the way they're being shown online.
Y'all not gonna like what I'm finna say, but I'm finna say it. I do not like how y'all got them little girls doing that boots on the ground challenge. Everything is not meant for little kids, man, especially little girls. I don't want my little girl popping her fan and popping her hips nowhere around no grown men, because let's be real, that's where it's happening at. Sometimes we just gotta let kids be kids. Y'all be letting kids grow up way too fast. Then when somebody with logical sense speak on it, y'all try to attack them.
Now let's be real, this topic can go very deep and it can get very heavy. Now I try to keep it a bit more lighter on my channel. I want my channel to feel like a breath of fresh air, not a place where you're constantly being weighed down. So while I don't normally bring up topics like this, we still sometimes need to bring them up. We barely hear men talking about topics like this because if you want to be really honest, when they do, they get labeled immediately. People hit them with, why are you looking? You must be the problem. Or worse, people say that they're a creep for even noticing something that's clearly inappropriate.
And stay the f out my DMs asking me to get up on here do a think piece about a Miss Shirley. I don't know about nobody else kid. I don't give a f get up on here and say nothing about nobody else kid, because when I get up on here and any of y'all get up on here say something about somebody else's kid, the first thing they gonna say is, why the f you looking at my kid like that? When the real question is, why the f you got your kid out here so these predators be looking at your kid like that? You know what I'm saying?
But a lot of us, men and women, have seen the videos of children doing this line dance, and yes, while it can be very innocent, I'm not saying that a young girl dancing is inappropriate at all. It can be very innocent, but let's also not ignore the fact that some of these dance moves are not meant for kids at all.
I'ma keep it a bean and a buck. First it started off cute, but now it's getting a bit too much. Miss Shirley is only 3 years old. Let that baby be a baby. She ain't even made it to kindergarten yet. I stopped liking their videos because once I seen that baby bent over, touched the ground, and popped her hip, I got irritated fast. The name alone, Miss Shirley, don't even sit right with me. And what really ruffles my feathers is her being booked for all these adult events. Why they not setting this baby up for family events, birthday parties for the kids? The man in the background talking about get it, little mama. None of that sits right with me. She need to be somewhere dancing the sharp do 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 do.
The same men we say don't care or aren't paying attention are paying attention, and they're tired too. Tired of pretending not to notice, tired of being told they're weird for noticing, and if they're tired, best believe we're tired too. This video leaned into the men's perspective, not to center them, but to highlight that they recognize this shift too. Because I know there are a few guys who love tuning into the girl talk they didn't know they needed, and trust me, you're welcome here. Because these conversations are for all of us who are willing to think, reflect, and grow a little bit. As always, I want to know your opinions. Keep it cute, keep it respectful, and let me know your comments down below. Thank you for tuning into the girl talk you didn't know you needed. Now, if you like this video, please click the like button because it shows YouTube that you rocking with me. And if you felt like this was your type of girl talk, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so we can make it official and be besties for real. I'll see y'all in my next video, hopefully next week. Bye.